on Jalen Tyson tonight.
We need to start yelling at these teammates to make some shots.
As Spencer drives and misses. The Cavs defense held the Warriors without a single point for nearly the final 5 minutes of the opening quarter. If you're just joining us, it was the lowest scoring combined quarter in the NBA this season. Tomlin, good move on Buddy Hield as he gets inside, but had that whacked away by the 7-footer in post. Post ambles into the forecourt. Kuminga wanted it, didn't get it. Instead it goes to Will Richard. Richard was picked late in the second round in the most recent draft out of Florida after winning a collegiate title with the Gators. He threw that one behind Spencer, but it comes to Kuminga. Kuminga across the foul line. Now Hield leans and scores.
I'll tell you, this offense is just not very good. It's not going anywhere. Cavs just have to be disciplined.
Mobley's three is no good.
And come to the offensive end and run something. Set some screen. Taken for granted. And, you know, like I say, this offense of the Warriors is just, it's all perimeter passing. It's going nowhere. Look at this, it's going nowhere.
Buddy Hield. Flash one over to Richard. Now it's Spencer.
They're going to have trouble getting open. They're going to play one-on-one basketball the entire time.
Spencer's pass is read by Mobley, deflected right to Richard. He banks and misses, rebounded by Tomlin.
Run your offense. Get into your offense and get to the heart of that lane. Let these guys foul you, get good shots. A little more aggressive going to the basket.
Mitchell for three. He's got it.
That helped.
That's the Cavs' first triple on their 12th effort from long range. Kuminga now. He'll look to penetrate down the alley. Got inside. Mobley defended. Tomlin. Now it's Luke Travers. Luke's given the Cavs good minutes over the last couple of games as Mitchell works on Richard. He took a bump, puts it up. Travers is there, and Travers with the follow gives the Cavaliers this 23-14 lead.
Yeah, Luke Travers has been aggressive every time he's coming to the game, and the thing I love about his game is he really attacks. He's very aggressive going to the front of the rim, and defensively he's just been outstanding. So Luke has earned himself an opportunity to play.
The Warriors tonight are without Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Jimmy Butler, DeAndre Melton, Steph's little brother Seth, who was just signed a handful of days ago. There's Seth alongside Jimmy.
That ugly hat on. Wait till I see him.
A straightaway three by Quentin Post is good. Post has a pair of triples here in this first half. Evan Mobley works inside, sends it back to Tyson. Tyson's three is high arcing and no good, and gobbled up by Post. Cavs by 5, 3 minutes in second quarter. Spencer works it toward Travers. He'll float and score. Spencer was a lacrosse superstar, the #1 draft pick in the Premier Lacrosse League before deciding to pursue basketball. Mitchell draws a foul as Hield got caught line. Question is, were the head and shoulders moving in an upward direction before the contact was made, as Mobley skips down the lane, throws on the brakes, and leaves a short jumper short.
Nice move by Mobley. Go ahead and shoot that ball off the glass. Little hook shot, or jump shot. Got very explosive.
Post finds a teammate back door as it's Richard who lays it in.
Got to get picked up, got to pick apart a little bit on that defensive end. Got to talk a little bit better. Communicate, really communicate hard on the defensive end to stop that basketball. Nice shot by Darius.
Garland from straight away. He has 7 first half points. Garland back in the lineup after missing last night's game. Continues to be nagged by that toe injury. Richard looks to shake on Tomlin. He'll use a post screen. Post wasn't rolling. Tomlin was, as Tomlin makes an easy intercept. Naquan into the paint. Up to a wide open Wade. Travers rescues the possession. Back to Garland. Garland fakes a three. Finds Travers. Tomlin got a hand on it. So did Wade. He almost poked it in. Wade tracks it down. The Cavs reset with a fresh 14. Tomlin was wide open underneath. Here's Travers. Travers puts it on the floor, gets to the rim, got knocked down. Tomlin's there with another offensive rebound. That doesn't go. Tomlin continues to bat it off the window. Eventually it's grabbed by Kuminga.
That was like a 9-possession war on the glass right there. Wow. Great job by the Cavs hustle. Dean Wade kept it ball alive. Tomlin kept it alive. Luke Travers, keep fighting.
Post to a cutting Spencer, back to Heel. Don't leave him there. Timeout Cavs. Got turned back. Now it's Buddy Hield. Back to Spencer it goes. He'll direct one over to Moody. Moody took a bump from Garland. Spencer lines up a three. Santos, a good rebound. He went over the top of Wade and got fouled by DeAndre Hunter. Go played 4 seasons of ball in his native Brazil before being drafted by Golden State in 2022. Well, the Cavs are celebrating their 55th season with the Classic Edition jerseys. Shop the Nike Classic Collection featuring jerseys, hoodies, and more as tonight's item of the game at Cavs.com/shop. Jalen Tyson rests on the Cavalier bench. Over his last 3 games, Tyson has shot a combined 73% from the field. He is just the 3rd Cavs player to shoot over 73% over a 3-game span on that many attempts, joining LeBron James and Mark Price.
Really? Wow, that's interesting.
Accurate.
Yeah.
Has been Jalen. He's produced. He's been efficient.
Yes, he has. Been aggressive. Just been a hard-nosed player who's really showed a lot of ability and talent. The hard work's paying off for him.
Porter spins and misses. Did I hear Mark's in the building tonight? Is that correct?
I don't know. Is Mark? I didn't see Mark. Mark usually lets me know when he comes through.
Santos, he fires a 3. Maybe he doesn't want you to know he's here.
Yeah, I need to pick on him if he's here. Look up there. He's probably up there eating something. Mark likes to snack and eat all the time.
Maybe.
So look up at the. I'm looking for that up there in the barbecue and see if Mark's sitting up there.
Perhaps he was tired of your company. Do you ever take that into consideration?
He is sitting over there eating a hot dog. I see that from here. Yep.
Garland's 3 is no good. Cavaliers led this game by 9 in the first quarter. The Warriors have responded here in the second as Spinners are in the midst of a 15-3 run. That pass wasn't grabbed by Jackson Davis. Garland at the elbow, gets inside, dumps off the way, and that's slapped away from behind by Moody. Santos throws on the brakes. He's guarded by Hunter. Spencer's bottled up by Hunter. Now it's Santos. He'll work on a shorter Porter. He appeared to shuffle his feet. A foul, however, is called. 45 combined games over the last 2 seasons with the Warriors. Great story. Pat played a single season of college basketball at Northwestern back in 1920. That followed a prolific lacrosse career at Loyola University of Maryland, where he earned the prestigious Wharton Award. That's given annually to the top male and female college lacrosse player in the country. He got picked #1 overall in the Premier Lacrosse League's inaugural draft in 2019 before he said, you know what, I'm going to join the Wildcats of Northwestern for a season as a graduate transfer. Then he played a pro season in Germany, headed to the NBA G League, and here he is as a Golden State Warrior in his 3rd NBA season on a 2-way contract, and tonight he made his first NBA start.
That is remarkable. Congratulations to that young man. That is outstanding, and to be multi-dimensional like that and to have an opportunity to be playing in the NBA.
Wow, as Thomas Bryant got knocked down, the basket's going to count. The Cavs will get the continuation, so Bryant will shoot the free throw. Spencer with the lacrosse and give the foul as well. Apparently that was wiped out, so here's Mitchell. Again, I thought that was the indication from way up here by Rawls as Mitchell unloads a 3. Tyson's going to get there and track it down. Back to Garland. He's open. It's been one of those halves for the Cavs. They're but 2 of 19 from long distance. Pajemski. (34-26) is the Golden State lead. Garland took a bump from Payton. He puts it up and in, and Darius Garland has a chance for 3.
Yeah, good attack by Darius. Defense wasn't quite set. These guys were kind of figure out who they're guarding. And everybody.
Surgery in June to repair That big toe continues to bother him. Serena reported a couple of games ago that Darius has been playing with a steel plate in his shoe. Player that relies on his speed and his stops and starts. It has not been an easy injury to deal with. Santos, meanwhile, bounces into Peyton as Peyton cuts and scores.
Yeah, I give Darius a lot of credit, man. He's trying to be out here for his teammates. And wants to be out here so bad. That plate in the shoe is really struggling at times, but he's working as hard as he can to try to get back in the rhythm.
Garland curls to the corner. Tyson, what a pass into Mobley. Boy, Tyson has a really nice feel for the game. It's manifested itself in this his second NBA season.
Yeah, he's just much more comfortable, and the confidence is what helps that, John. That's what helps that manifest. Is that you know that pass is going to be there. You know you can make the pass. Just the same thing with transition plays, throwing a long pass. Much more confident.
Moody buries a three. Last year, Moses started the final 27 games for the Warriors after the Jimmy Butler deal. Tyson shuffled his feet.
Organization whenever he's around, and just all of our prayers and thoughts are with him.
If you're just joining us, we had a touching moment of silence for Andy's father, Sebastião Antonio Berajau, who passed away on Thursday. Andy couldn't be here tonight, but his lovely family, his wife Stacy, his daughter Serene, and his son Sebastião pulled the sword for the game. It was emotional and touching. Tribute to his father, and again, like you said, Brad, we're thinking about you, Andy. 2:35 to go here in the second quarter. Brandon Podziemski has given the Warriors a 10-point lead.
Yeah, so it's time for the Cavs to kind of snap out of it and start playing a little bit harder, a little bit smarter. There you go, attack that basket. Now let's come down to the defensive end. You gotta gather your shorts up and get after these guys. Give them nothing. Make everything hard, make it arduous, foul some people. Got to change the narrative on this defensive end, John. We're not playing very well, and I think a lot of it's just the energy seems to be way off defensively.
Podziemski fades away. His elbow jumper is tracked down by DeAndre Hunter. Under 2 to go in the half. Hunter sizes up Santos. Now it's Evan Mobley. Mobley's watched by Trace Jackson Davis. Now Garland, a mid-range jumper is wide right. And out of bounds it goes. Let's pause for a word from Alson Jewelry. John Michael, Brad Doherty, and Serena Winters. 100 seconds to go here in this low-scoring first half. The Cavaliers trail the ballgame 41-33. It's been a ragged, uneven affair. A number of regulars out for both clubs as Santos, top of the key, bounces off the post. Post late in the shot clock. Back to Santos, who fires up a grenade that's tracked down by Post. Santos has it once again. Post likes the three, couldn't shoot it that time. Here's Podziemski. Podziemski works on Hunter. Good first step. Blew him right past DeAndre, and off it goes to Quentin Post for a dunk.
Yeah, he sizes you up at the top of the key and gets all the way to the lane, almost to the rim. Got to step it up defensively. You got to talk and be a little bit more aggressive defensively.
Santos with the steal. Long lead pass to Peyton, who makes the catch. Credit Garland as Garland got back and thwarted that Peyton effort. Mobley cuts, takes the Hunter feed. He got slapped and fouled by Moody. The foul is on the floor.
Getting back, blocking shots.
The 6'1" Wemby.
That's right.
Mobley. The lid has been on in this first half. At that end of the floor.
Yeah, just not shot it well at all. And, we're just trying to find something. I think you find something through executing what you do every day in practice, and that's that offense. You've got a system and a process that gets you open shots and results, and we're just kind of not adhering to it right now.
Post twist to the basket. Quentin Post has 10 first half points. He's the high warrior as Mitchell buries a three at the buzzer.